Menteri Rangba ka Jillau Konrad ke sangma menta ka sniu la pentip baka sorkar ko la thong ya ka komiti balai ngot ki dkhot bakan wat ikiriu shempang wakin long ki dkhot jong ka expert committee baka sorkar ko la thong na ka bynta ban review ya ka reservation policy. Haba krench kilat pathai ko bor hadin blakut ka jingyalang ka kinhun menteri u menteri Rangba ulai thu bahakani ka committee ula thong yu chief secretary ka Jilla ko mukli haringkat ki angot ki dkhot bakan thub uwe na katanat personal but katanat an jong ka sorkar Jilla banwat iki expert ban long dkhot ka committee pala thong ban review ya ka reservation policy. Ulai thu ru ban ka bynta kani ka expert committee ka sorkar kala rai bakadei ka committee ban kanthob iki sangut ki dkhot. Habai dei baka jingda wa bami baka sorkar ka dei ban pinsangi ashwai ka jingpen rungkam hakitnat sorkar kat ba ompat la ban pinbet ya ka reservation policy u menteri Rangba ulai thu baka sorkar haka jingyalang ka kanhun menteri kala menjur ya ka office memorandum ka bathamai haka bai dei baka roster system. Ulai thu baka kanhun menteri kala rai ban yat shakmat haka jingthung kam tang shumi ka office memorandum ka bathamai jang ka roster ka ban sami hakini shi sngi ar sngi ki ban wan. Ulai thu ru baka rai ka sorkar ban yat shakmat haka jingthung kam thung jam ka de namar balada penjlan ki badu bentoy ki diki kon samla namar lada yai penslem karata apply kam ki samla kala ban kenjo shakarata bakimla shu ban thap kam sorkar ne over age.
As per the notification that was put up an expert committee for the review of reservation policy, the government has decided that a chief secretary and one member from the law department and one member from the personnel department, a three-member committee has been put up as a search committee to look for experts who will be able to then be part of this expert committee. It was recommended that this committee should be a 5-member committee and should have experts from different fields, as was mentioned in the notification. Also, very important decision today was taken was that the office memo for the reservation roster amendments were put up today to be made in the reservation roster so that the reservation roster OM is clear. And with these amendments now in the office memorandum, the process of recruitment will also be starting post the office memorandum for the reservation roster that will come out most probably tomorrow or day after the cabinet today. I'm open to questions if you have any.
Sir, coming to the search committee on that expert committee, any time frame being given to the search committee to complete this process of appointing the members?
No, we've asked them to do it as soon as they can. So the chief secretary headed committee is going to start their work immediately, and hopefully they'll be able to get the names to the government at the earliest.
There has been demands to also appoint members of this expert committee from the state.
So yeah, the search committee will look into that. No, as I said, and I've maintained from day one that the roster is a continuous process, and the continuity obviously it starts with 72. But the continuity is there, and we have been maintaining that in the past many years, the different positions that have been there have been filled up by certain communities in some cases and by different communities in certain cases. And hence, whatever the case may be, those positions were filled up. But the roster plotting is required to allow us to know where we are in the roster today. And hence, the data that's going to be plotted is going to allow us then to know from which particular serial number do we start now. And that is the main purpose. And hence the advertisements will take place from that serial number. And that is the purpose of plotting the numbers from 1972. And wherever the data is available, we are doing it. Wherever data is not available, we are starting from one.
This decision, it seems the government is going ahead with these processes.
Yes, because recruitments cannot stop. I mean, if you put a stop to recruitment, then many of our youngsters who are meant to get jobs and who are going to apply for them, who will get overage as the days go by, will suffer. And hence, in the larger interest of ensuring that the youth get the jobs, while the review or the discussions or the committees will deliberate on the different aspects of reservation policy, the recruitments will continue.
Sir, this OM, is this OM related to the OM of May
Going to be
2022?
amended now to include certain aspects which will clarify. As I said, we will give the necessary details and the OM to all of you. It will be very technically complicated for me to explain all of the facts, but the recommendations that have been given by the all party committee to us, we have included those recommendations to amend the OM. Yeah, it's technically very complicated. I think best is when you read it yourself. So I'll be, as I said, just wait for a day. We will, as soon as the language is fine tuned, it will be sent to everybody. It will be printed. I think it will be better if you read that because again, since language is so complicated, I would refrain from not going into something without really reading the OM. So I would, and it's quite long. So therefore, the easiest would be, the point is that, as I said, most importantly, there are suggestions made by the all-party committee. Based on those suggestions we have done, based on the presentations that we've been making all this while, the OM has been amended on that basis.